Yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna put you guys. Maybe here. If I can read that. What's up? Listen, do not cry. I am so bad at this, you guys. I watched some YouTube videos where they clean an otter up in like 10 minutes. I think it takes me all day to do one. Stinky otters. Oh, what's up, everybody? Shannon! Yeah, the dang otter. What a pain in the butt it is. Now I remember why I didn't sell those furs. I had a bunch of furs stockpiled, and I sold them at the Winter Bazaar for cheap just to sell them. And everybody was like, whoa, good prices. I'm like, yeah, I just want to had them around. I just want to get rid of them. Now I remember why I wouldn't sell them before. It's so much work, man. Not just going to get them, but like the whole everything. It's just work, work, work. I can get it to stick here. I got a feeling I might catch more. I think they were just holed up because it was so cold. Yeah, otter. I don't know, about $100 maybe 150. I want to make a blanket. For the amount of work I put into it, I don't want to sell it. I mean, I guess if I need money bad enough, I'll sell it. Waiting for Scotty to come on here and tell me what I'm doing wrong. I could get it done faster. But like, there's just so much fat, and it's so stuck to the fur, you know? Like all this fat. I skin the buggers in the house, but I know from experience that this is gnarly. You don't want to do this in the house. It's so greasy. There's so much fat that's just like stuck to the skin. I've been working on this sucker for like an hour. I've only made it not very far. And yet the tail is the hardest part for me. Still coming up on the tail. Yeah, that's cool. Sounded like Scotty was saying the prices are pretty good this year compared to what it was. They finally caught up to inflation, you know? Like, they give us a bad price. They give us a bad price, but it's like, at least it's adjusted for inflation to where like, it's still really bad, but it was so bad before you couldn't even go trapping. There's like no way. Nobody's gonna go trapping for, you know, $40 otter. I'm not gonna sell you an otter for $40. It'll take me hours and hours and hours to put it up. I'm not working for 50 cents an hour, you know? I guess I'm just complaining. I don't know. That's what I heard. Female winter otter pelts worth more than summer or spring. We don't trap in the summer. The natives hunt otters. They hunt sea otters in the summer. I heard there's like a period where the sea otters are molting, maybe in March or something, where they like shed some fur. But otherwise, the sea otter's good year round. The land otter is only good. Land otter's only good during season, you know, in the winter. They give us a long season this year. I think that otter used to end February 15th, and this year they're giving us till March 15th, so a lot longer season. There's a lot of them here. There's a lot of them in the bay that live off the bay, saltwater. They live on land. They call them land otters, but they go out in the saltwater and eat like crabs and clams and stuff, and fish. It seems like they catch more crab than anything else. Sorry about the quality. We're at my house. I'm probably gonna upgrade my house internet, but I'm not doing it today. The ocean's all roughed up. I can't go trolling. Real windy. It looks like next week it's gonna break though again. Just as well. Fishing's, I mean, I'm getting a paycheck out there now. It's not what it should be, but getting a little bit more than gas money. Well said. No wandering off. I'm gonna watch my booga. Wilson's got so old I gotta keep an eye on him. I know my neighbor's dog wandered off in the snow one winter and then never came back. Wilson's going down the hill there. Yeah, I just want to get this thing done, like fully done, ready to dry out and not like half done. I got 2 of them. Then I go check my traps again today. I'm pretty sure they'll probably be moving. I might get some more today. If they're not in there today, I'll probably let it sit for a couple days. Put a lot of traps in that one spot. Yeah, we got some mink here, but we don't trap them. They're not worth much. I kind of like them myself. I think they're great furs, but we'll see what happens. There used to be a big farmed mink industry, and then I heard it like they all went out of business. When the price went so low, put them right out of business. So maybe now the price is better. It's been a long time since I've done this, you guys. Maybe if I go up here, push the other way like this. I like that. I can see you guys better too. Mink for free. I feel like I need to lower the angle here. Must still be in there somehow. Oh, let's see. That really got her jammed in there good. That was a little bit too good of an instinct. Oh, man, it's heavy. Got too much stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. Where was it before? I was waist high. There's the old holes. There. level there. How about it? No, we don't eat the meat. It's decidedly not good. Somebody else was asking me about that. You can eat beaver. The beaver meat's pretty good, they say. I've never eaten it, but nobody eats otter. You leave an otter out in the woods and nothing will eat it. Not for eagles, eat it sometimes, but pretty much nothing wants it. It's bad. Predators don't taste good in general. Bears are an exception, but bears only taste good when they're eating vegetable stuff, you know. Yeah, there's like a lot of skill to learn. You got to know how hard to push down. This thing's razor sharp. It'll cut through the fur. Which really isn't that big a deal. You can sew it back together if you make a cut, but you just don't want to cut it if you can help it. Definitely don't want to cut it over and over again. But you got to get all the fat off, because I'll send it in to get tanned, and then the tannery doesn't like do it right away when it's fresh. They just put it in storage in a dry area until they're ready. Like maybe 6 months later, they'll work on it. There's definitely something to do. A lot of work, busy work. The kid I've been taking out trapping's been doing all the work. He's been doing all the fleshing of the hides and stuff. But he's also going to keep all that stuff. I want to try and get enough otter and beaver to make a blanket for my bed. I want it for myself. That'd be pretty cool. Besides which, that'd be the way to go to sell it. We make a blanket out of it and then sell the blanket for like $1,000. Not, you know, instead of selling an otter for $100. I mean, I guess it's the same thing. I don't know what otters are going for. With our gas prices, it just doesn't make any sense. That's why nobody does it. It's more of an activity if you like to get outside and a money-making operation. What the heck is that? Tannenberg. Fly fishing, what's up? Who's that? Jackson. Whew. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Fishy Fingers, Anna, Northern. Who else I see? I saw Shannon pop in. Patrick! Yeah, this is gross, Patrick. I wanted to catch the otter, but I didn't really want to do this part. Unfortunately, it's not optional. Wilson, do not eat. No. Go lay down and stuff. Get in there and go lay down. Go on. Inside dog. Go lay down. Big old pile of otter fat on the floor. What did Patrick say? It was interesting. Missed it. Brains, never heard that one ever. Yeah, you can tan with the brains. They say every animal has just enough brains in its skull to tan its own hide. I've tried it before. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Yeah, I definitely just ship mine out. I just send them out. There's a company in Idaho that does a really good job with furs called Mink and Moyle. That's who does all mine. Wilson wants to come back out now. I hear him in there crying. I'm gonna be at this forever. I'll be out here working on this thing. It's actually coming right along here. Wilson, hush. Quit crying. Whoo! Man, what's up? We're working on the otter fur. I got 2 otters to do. It's like a full-time job, except it doesn't pay anything. I do like trapping though. It's fun to try and trick the varmints. The varmints are tricky. Yeah, fleshing an otter, that's what we're doing. I got 2 of them actually. Apparently there's some way you put it on a pressure washer and hit it with the pressure washer and that cleans them off. Never tried that myself. I have a pressure washer anyway. In the Trough was doing a bunch of this kind of stuff. Whatever happened to him? He was doing beavers on live. I saw it. Haven't seen him in a while though. No, I don't know. They got one of those. They use the setting with the little oscillating tip. They blow the sea otter flesh right off the sea otter. Guys finally stepped up the sea otter hunt. They killed a few of them. That's nice. I'm not allowed to, but the guys that are allowed to went out and blasted a bunch of them recently. Good exercise right here for my wrists. A wrist workout. Get the meat off the arm pit there. That's the hard part. Yeah. I mean, I've done it before. I know what I'm looking for. It is a lot of work. A lot of work to get there. Tea? Yeah, I got a coffee. That's a good idea. I got some. Thanks, Anna. Coffee. I just went and put on my waders. Waders for the muck, the otter muck. Woo! How's everybody's day going? Everything going all right down there in the lower 48 in the Canada? I got one, I think. One what? Yeah. Oh! Hopefully this is like riding a bike, because I remember when I first started doing it, it would take me all day to do one, and after I got some practice, just a few hours at the most. You can freeze them and do them later, but like now is the perfect time for me to work on something like this, so let's do them now. Yeah, sorry about that, Anna. Maggots eat the fat. No, it goes through the leather, and then the hair falls out. This is all about the fur on the animal, so you got to get rid of the fat or the fur will be destroyed. You just want the leather. You don't want the greasy fat in there. It'll take out the fur. I wish I was better at this. I could get it done faster, but I'm not. I'm not very good at it. Ay, ay, ay. I don't remember. I feel like there was some trick to it. These hides are in really good shape. The otters must have just gotten caught. It can be kind of gross if they've been in the trap for a while. They get like what's called green belly on them. You don't want that. These don't have any green belly at all. Number one or number two? Number one. Tack the hide down. This is definitely the easiest way. This is it's a piece of PVC pipe and it's cut off at an angle. So like I can pin it with my body here so it doesn't slide. And then the tube is like allows me to scrape. This is the way you do it. I'm just not very good at it. It shouldn't be that hard. Well, it is that hard, but there's people who are really good at it. Make it look easy. But yeah, this is the way it's done here. Wish it wasn't so hard. Nail and tacks. Yeah, this is on like a big skin, like a deer skin or whatever. This is different. The thing is, it's called a cased skin. So it's like a tube. It's like a sock. The fur's like a sock, you know, there's no one side to it. It's like a sock. Goodness. This thing is messing me up. I need to get a knife. I need to get a knife and trim this ring of flesh out of the way. Listen, you stay. No? Alright, go ahead. Go outside. The dog wants to, but he doesn't. What do you want to do, Wilson? Just come out here, cause trouble? Stare at the papa? See, that was kind of a mistake. Here's some of the stuff we're getting off of it. Almost cut through the hide there on accident. Whoo-wee. What's going on now? Lone Wolf, what's up? We're trapping now. I was saying all fall I was going to trap the otters. Well, here we are. We trapped the otters. Got a couple of them. Where's Big Tim? I haven't seen him for a while. I don't know why they put electrical tape on this thing. It really needs like gripping tape. Almost hope I don't catch a wolf so I don't have to flesh the thing. Wolves are the worst because they stink. Coyotes stink pretty bad too. The glands in them stink. Yeah, I got another one to do too. Listen, what are you doing? Wait, it says I got low battery. Get out of here, low battery warning. Don't care about you. Wilson, hush. A nice fatty fat on that thing. Yeah, I got two. They're males. Males are the big ones. I think they call them like bears. They got the boar and the sow otter. I'm not sure. Somebody can look that up if they want. Holy moly. Man, my wrists. Looking good. Yeah, I'm about getting close to halfway on this puppy. Yeah. Maybe I'll trim the ring of flesh off of there again. Hope I could do it without cut the leather a little bit. Last time I did that. See, that's all the flesh that's on that thing. Hey, what's up? See you there. All the way from Maryland. Probably not even allowed to trap otters in Maryland. They're so cute. Set my fleshing beam just a skosh too low. Was too high. Now it's too low. Retirement, what's up? I'm gonna adjust this fleshing beam so I got it in a good spot. A little bit too low. Yeah. Oh, shark right there. Move it. Not sure it actually moved there. Well, maybe it moved a little bit, not sure. What's going on? Fleshing bin, that is what they're called. Thanks. Okay. You know the meat back to the water. Throw the meat. I put it out there for bait. Wolf bait. Even if the wolves don't want to eat it, if they just come look at it, come around my traps, I might get one. Maryland, I think you need a permit for certain animals. Yeah, we need a permit here too. Making progress, you guys. Good progress here. And that red flesh isn't around. It's not as hard to get it to go. That meat makes it hard. It's just like a deer, though. It's near on impossible to skin the sucker and get that little tiny scrim of meat off of them with a skinning knife without cutting through the leather. workout here. Real good workout. Eastern Shore of Maryland, big on trapping. Yeah, well, that's good. Maybe they still otter trap there. I don't know. I think they got a lot of muskrats over there. The price has been up on muskrats before. 15 years ago, it was like $12 a muskrat or something, and people catch 1,000 a year. It's pretty good payday. My wrists, man. This little knife. Cade was warning me about this thing. Need to get another one, bigger one. Made it through the red part there. Life is good. Gonna get easier now. What's this? The art is in clean and skin. I know, man. I'm terrible at this. I remember when I was first starting trapping, I was looking up YouTube videos of guys skinning the otter, and they're like, done. I mean, it'd take them 10 minutes. I'll be out here for hours. Got greasy all over my... I don't have the right fleshing knife, but at least I got a fleshing knife. Well, this would be impossible. I got a good wife. She let me skin them in the house last night, so I didn't have to do it outside, but even I'm smart enough to know not to flesh them inside. It's a messy job. Grease everywhere. I couldn't get into raccoon skinning because they're so gross down south. They are gross. They stink. It's not worth enough for all that. Ah. Whew. What's Scotty doing today? Just dropping in. Let's see. Whew. Nasty old fat. Beavers had Flushing, wolves, and Wolverine. I'd rather do a Wolverine. I'll tell you that. I think I'd rather do an otter than a wolf. Oh, the handle just pulled off. That's bad. Wonder how the natives did it before steel tools. That must have been a trip, huh? Whitney, hello. Soak the handle in antifreeze. Knife works fine. I wanted to use a knife on this sucker. Daggone otter is tough, man. I need to get one of those beaver fleshing tools that what they call the Necker 2000 or whatever. I want one of those. Getting towards the end here. Too bad the thing has got a long end. The tail is really long. It's one of the hard parts on the otter. Tail. That fat out of there, huh? Fleshing wheel? I've never seen one of those. Fleshing wheel, huh? Your friend catch any otters? What's the price on otters this year, Scotty? I'm planning to make a blanket for myself, but I'm just curious. I got the impression that he wasn't trapping otters. Probably too much ice. Maybe there isn't a bunch of them around. Maybe there isn't any around. I don't know. What's going on here? be the ding-a-ling spot there. I need some paper towels for my hands. I can't grip nothing. Holy moly. Hold on. What we got? Paul, hello. Amazing chat. Man, guys, this is so much work. Just greasy, fatty otter, you slimy sucker. Wilson, no. Man, what do I got to do to fix this handle? That must be why that electrical tape is on there. And the Munson. Thank you. We are battling the flesh off of this river otter here. It's a tough one. Man, they're tough. I got his old pee-pee hole here. It's hard to deal with that. Seem to remember from the past is always cut a hole in it right there. Trying to get it perfect. I would kind of like to just go ahead and get it done. I don't want to have to come back and fiddle with any of these parts later on. So, one and done. Gladys. We are working the Alaskan dream here. Old fur trapper. Scrape the fat off of this hide here. Problem, I only got one otter board. Only got one stretcher board here. That is the end of the otter right there. Back on there. How many hides will it be in nipple zone? How many hides will it take to make a good sized blanket? I'm not sure, Ann. I'm thinking 20. But I'm just making that number up. So over it here. Wait, down to Man, there's a bunch of junk down there at the end. Well, nicked the edge there. That's all right. I nicked the edge. Better get trapping. Yeah, I am. I got lots of traps out there. I put more out recently. With the success. They weren't moving with the they were not moving with the frozen everything, but as soon as it started raining and stuff, they got trapped. Day before yesterday, I guess they got in there. I never even saw the nipples on this sucker, Scotty. Went right over him, I guess. Right by him. It went well. Oh, great. Now this handle just pulled off. Ah. Yeah, this is the males here. I got 2 males. Nice big ones. Females will probably be next in the trap. Everybody who's there on the river complains about the otters. There's so many of them. When they steelhead fish, the otters are always thrashing the fishing spot. Nobody's trapped the river for otters in, who knows, 25 years or 30 years. Nicky Lee, what's up? Quite a bit of work here. That's the truth. I know, Wilson. It's tough to be a trapper, Wilson. It is. It is, yeah. Down to the last little bit here. Holds on tight at the end. Taking the fat off of it, yeah. Fat and membrane sinew. All we want left on there is leather and fur. The foot's giving me trouble. Maybe my knife will work better for the foot. Darren and Lou. Also not too worried about the foot. A little bit. Guess that works for me, huh? There's a toe on here. Oh boy, I'm a little bit too deep there. Good enough. Yeah, success. We got the otter. Got this one anyway. Get into the tail now. That's the tough part. Fleshing the tail. Unfortunately, I got a whole nother one of these suckers to do here. The otter tail's tough. Okay. Whew. So greasy. Let's get this other leg done. Get the other leg done, and then all that'll be left is the tail. And one more otter. Another complete otter. A lot more physical than winter king fishing. At least this year's winter king fishing anyway. No fish. Whew. You have more than one otter to scrape. Yeah, I got two. I got 2 otters and a marten yesterday. honestly not too worried about the martins. Giving them all to Cade. He's got like 25 or 26 of them caught, all in the same area. It's pretty much. That's about enough. The season ends on the 15th of February. Hand trollers in shape. Yeah. Hand trollers and freaking otter trappers, apparently. Beaver trapping. The beaver season is going to go till May 16th, and the otter is March 15th, I think. Probably going to get some more, be my guess. I really wouldn't be surprised if we had some more today. I put more traps out, and the ice is off the river, so they'll probably be moving. I heard they travel like 100 miles sometimes. There's so many rivers around here. There's probably like unlimited otters coming around. Daggone greasy son of a gun. I'm gonna lose my battery, you guys. I don't have enough battery for this. Darren, Wilson, lay down. Don't lay down in that grease either. Just lay your butt down right there. Bang. Lay down. Lay down. Do not lay in the grease. You're trying to lay down on my cardboard to put down. Why don't you go inside? Get in there. Go on inside. Get inside. Inside dog. Now he's going to go in there and cry because he can't see me. Maybe I could just use this fillet knife to cut the edge off, huh? Scotty says I could use a knife. I'm using it, Scotty. I cut the hide on. I'm blaming Scotty. He's a trapper. That seemed to work nice.